Okay, hello guys. Well, let's start. Hello everyone, I am Nora. It's very excited to host the crypto market insight session with our guest. Today, we are thrilled to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. Well, the live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer. Let's go and welcome our guest to our live session, and we are thrilled to have you here with us today. Yeah. And in this part, we would like our guest to share your market insights on BTC, ETH, and other crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. And firstly, let's welcome Priya. Hey, Priya. Nice to see you
Hi,
again.
Nora.
Okay.
Yeah, glad to meet you today. Good evening, everyone. So today, market we are gonna check out after the bigger expectation. Yesterday, the expectations it is related to the Fed rate cut. So still, it was delayed, even though some more
Okay.
institutional.
Okay, Priya. Uh,
Yeah,
please share the screen. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Already, let me share right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Sorry, let me. Uh, uh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, good
yeah,
now. Uh,
yeah. Okay.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. So right now, if it comes to the Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's yeah, everyone is waiting for the pump actually because even though the Fed rate cut is delayed, maybe it is expected in September. Even though we can expect the continuous institutional buying towards the Bitcoin and Ethereum. So why I'm saying it, it's because we are noticing a stronger support towards the Bitcoin, so which stronger support leads to the bigger institutional buying towards it. And if the same strongest buying is continued and strongest support is continued, then we expect the Bitcoin to reach out 125K. So that is my prediction with it, because it's gonna touch its new all-time high again in this year. So in 2025 itself, it has already crossed many all-time highs, and now it is expected on 125 as well, up to 127. Also, we can expect. So until that, we can the BTC is expected to push itself towards the high. So that is expectations towards a Bitcoin for a short-term trader, and the market is gonna react sideways up to this week. Maybe when the sudden push with the higher institutional buying, that may leads to a bigger push, but sudden pump is expected, maybe end of the week or beginning of the next week we can expect with the Bitcoin. So when it comes to the Ethereum, let's see. Ethereum has started showing its negative, that is, a selling pressure is happening, but this also has a stronger support. We can see that support it's a full of sideways movements after the peak. It was reached to closer to 4K. We have seen that it was moving in a same sideways only. It is not that much of negative we have not seen. So this is kind of a such a sideways, but this is a short term selling pressure. Still there is a institutional buying is also increasing towards Ethereum. That may leads to a again in this year itself I can expect the Ethereum to touch out 4200 something. Maybe if it's the same higher buying pressure is increased, then it may touch up to 5K in this end of this year itself, we can see with the Ethereum. So right now there is little selling pressure. It's not a bigger volume. I feel little selling pressure is happening, and it too has the same strong support too. So there is a possibility to reach out again to focus towards a 4K that is expected towards the Ethereum this time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Priya. And next, let's welcome Parasifying. Hey, nice to see you.
Hello, hello, Nora. Nice to have you here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to briefly share my screen. Sorry, please hold on. Okay, okay. Can you see my screen now?
Uh, yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay, yeah. So firstly, I would want to talk on ENA, ENA, ENA. Yeah. So basically for ENA, we had a recent news that came on during the week. So what I did first on my trading was the first step I did was to draw a trend line from this point, which is 0.424, touching the point of 0.46 0.465, and and it was drawn all the way to this support line. So like I said earlier, from 0.424, touching the point, this point right here, 0.464, and it was taken all the way up to this resistance line at 0.6, yeah, right here, 0.67. So when it got to this resistance line, another trend line was drawn from 0.46 0.465, touching all the way down to um, this line here, which is 0.564. So what I looked at was, the recent low, which was 0.650. So what I looked at was a recent low, which was 0.650, which I waited for once the price, breakthrough, the recent low and also the trend line. So when that happened, I waited for the retracement to the level 0.675 and also took a sell position, placing my stop loss at 0.707, which was just a little bit above the recent high, which was created earlier. So the take profit that I set my order at was 0.57, and that was for the buy order that I took on ENA trade. Sorry, that was for the sell order that I took on ENA trade. And I'm looking at the buy order, looking at the buy order when price broke the trend line. I was waiting for it to retake back to 0.57, 0.570. If you're following me closely, before taking a buy position, but it didn't get there, and the market moved all the way up due to the current news that we had. So I didn't take that trade anymore. And that's it about ENE that I have. So I'm going to be talking about Ethereum right now. I'm going to be talking about Ethereum right now. For the buy order that I had during the week, when the price got to the high that I created, which you can see right here, this is 3,932. That is the high. That is the high that was created. A resistance level which we would call point one. Um, a resistance level we would call point one. And then for point two, the low that we know was created from point one created the high for point two. So that is the resistance level at 339. And then for point two, the low was 3745. Okay, as we can see. So I drew out of the trend line and waited for price to break through the trend line. So now that the price has broken, I'll be waiting for price to retrace all the way back to 3,780 to enter another buy position on Ethereum. And my stop loss will be 3,670. So if you're watching this right now, that is a free signal for you. I would be, like I said earlier, I will be waiting for the price to retrace to 3,780 and, enter a buy position. And I'm going to be fixing my stop loss at 3,670. But please note that, as a trader, you need to, analyze very well. You need to analyze market very well. Please know that this is just my strategy and this is my entry price. So as a trader, and if you're a listener, you need to analyze your market well. You need to, know what works for you, know the strategy that works for you, the one that you can follow. And if you're going to be taking this order, I would also like you to analyze the market well before, entering into it. But like I said, I'll be waiting for price to retrace all the way back to 3780, and then I'm going to place a buy position, and also I'll set my stop loss at 3,670. All right, so that is it for the Ethereum coin. Okay, so let's move on to Bitcoin right now. All right, so here we have Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, it was a bearish market for me for Bitcoin. I took a buy trade at 118,300. As you can see on the screen, the trend lines are still showing. I took a buy trade on at 118,300. So I took it based on the price reacting from the support level, which also acted as a resistance level. And previously, placing my stop loss at 117,250. But as you can see on the chart, as you can see on the screen, the trade took me out. So we know that as a trader, you cannot always get it right every time. There are some times where you take a trade and then you be in the bearish market, and sometimes you're going to, make profits from it. All right. So I just want to talk about the news, the current news on my FX books. I know, I don't know if I'm allowed to share this website, the FX website. Can you hear me, Nora?
Yes.
Yeah, am I allowed to share the FX website?
Can I help you?
Okay, yeah. So I use the FX website to, check my interest rates. The FX interest rates, as you can see, are unchanged from yesterday. So I think that was the news that affected the market. The rates are unchanged so far. And so far that basically means that the overall trend of the market, which was bullish, would most likely continue being bullish, and that is also what facilitates my buy or setups that I am taking. And if the news was positive, the drop would be more than that. So as you can see yesterday, that the current news affected the market negatively. All coins retraced back, all coins were down, but currently the coins are, retracing back, and then we're expecting to, I am expecting to, find a good entry price to set my order on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and most importantly, ENE, like I shared earlier. So that's what I have to say on the market today. That's what I have to say on the market today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing. And next, we invite Boris. Hey, Boris.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, nice.
Yeah, let me just share my screen 1 second. Yeah, so I want to start off with Bitcoin as always. Let's see. Can you see my screen?
Uh,
Yeah. Can you see my
okay,
screen?
yeah, sure.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, what I'm looking at Bitcoin is so essentially we're in a consolidation pattern again. Now I had these uh had like more lines drawn here, but I think they got deleted. I think I was looking at a different chart. Um, oh, there we go. Yeah, so basically you see these like gold colored dashed lines. This is so basically we're looking at resistance at 120,000 or so and support at 117,000. And so basically Bitcoin has been in this consolidation zone for almost 2 weeks now. So we're like in a very tight range, like between 117 and 120. This is like on a daily time frame. So right now, like what I'm looking for is for a breakout, either to the upside or to the downside. I think the most likely direction is going to be to the upside. And what I wanted to show you guys is this. There's this indicator called the BBWP, and basically it measures the volatility of given crypto. So right now this is flashing blue, which means like the volatility is very low, and when this indicator starts flashing blue, that means there's like a big move incoming. So I think it's gonna be whoops, I think it's gonna be a very big move soon on Bitcoin. I think it's gonna be to the upside just because we're following the trend. The trend has been up for almost like I guess over 2 years now. So I think the most likely direction this is going to break is above 120,000. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to basically break either 120 or 117. I'm thinking it's going to break 117, and then we're going to retest the all-time high at 123, and then probably after that we will go higher. And then I'm also looking at Ethereum is also looking interesting. So for Ethereum, I'm looking at the levels. The critical levels are support at 3,600 and resistance at around like 30, call it 3,900. I think just like Bitcoin, Ethereum is probably going to break to the upside here. And then I think if we zoom out to the monthly view here, uh, so today's the last day of the month, and Ethereum is set to close candle, like a new high for the basically for the year, basically for the past 3 years, going to close a higher monthly close. So as long as it closes above 30, let's see, 30, yeah, like 36, no, 37, $3,760. It's going to be a very good sign for the bulls. So we have like several more hours before the monthly candle close, but this is looking good so far. I think if we can close above, especially 3,800, we're probably going to retest the all-time highs eventually at like 46, 4,500, and then who knows? I think maybe Ethereum has potential to go to new all-time highs. So yeah, those are my views on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I think overall, I think the market is um, more or less bullish. There's some alts that are not doing so well, but I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are looking quite healthy right now, even though it's been quite choppy and sideways over the past few weeks. So yeah, those are my thoughts for now.
Okay. Thank you for Boris. Uh, yes, and let's invite Rina. Hey,
Hi,
Rina.
Nora.
Hey, happy to see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So for Bitcoin, I'm kind of like 50-50 with Bitcoin now. So it can go uh, on the upside or either on upside or downside. So right now there's not much movement with Bitcoin is consolidating. So what I want to discuss more is about just like everybody else, Ethereum. Okay. Okay. So for Ethereum, we can see here that it tried to break the 4,000 level for how many times now, and right now it's still trying to break that level. So I think if Ethereum's can break this 4,000 level, then um, m- a lot of crypto will also follow because just like in other years, okay, it's always Bitcoin, then after that Ethereum, and there's alts. Okay, so so that's what I think for Ethereum now, and my focus is on Ethereum because Bitcoin dominance is going low recently, and most of the focus of the people is in Ethereum. Okay, so that's all.
Okay. Thank you for Rina. Uh, thank you guys, and let's move on to the next part. Okay. Well, now I would dive into the question part, and now I will share my screen. Okay, guys, you can see my questions, and the first question. Yeah. As ETH climbs towards 4K, we are also seeing a rise in altcoin prices. Does this mean we are in the early phase of the altcoin season, and which tokens are worth investing in right now? Yes, for this question. And is there someone who want to try?
Yeah, I'll go. I think when Eve starts to have a bull run, that usually in prior cycles that does tend to initiate like an altcoin season or cycle. So I think um, yeah, we are well. I don't know. It depends on which altcoins we're talking about. Um, yeah, the ones that I'm looking at right now are um, so obviously like Tron TRX. It's new all-time highs right now. I'm also looking at Ton, like Toncoin, TON. Uh, this one is looking very bullish, but let's see. I'm trying to think of what like long position I'm in. Yeah, I'm basically in TON, and then actually let me take a look at my current positions, so I can give you guys a better idea of what I'm currently in. So yeah, I'm currently in a TON long position, and then also Sol V, which is like a Solana token, and then I'm long on Ton, and then I'm also long on TST, like test token, and then auction. And then, but also I am short like the weaker altcoins. So I'm short on Magic, I'm short on Ape, and I'm short on Peanut, and let's see what else. Yeah, I'm short on SEI right now. So it's kind of like a two-sided market right now. I think like some altcoins will outperform, but some altcoins will not do so well. So uh, yeah, I think like some coins will like do well, but some coins will just not like uh, perform as well as Ethereum and the others, just because like there's been so many like token launches in the past couple of years that like not everyone is going to succeed. There's going to be some that don't do so well. So yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Okay. Well, Boris, do you personally do you invest some of them? Yeah, for your side.
Oh, so, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear.
Oh, well,
Um,
sorry, what was it?
should I repeat again?
Yes, please.
Okay. In your side and personally, do you invest some of the coin you have mentioned?
Well, I honestly, I just trade them, so I just hold them for a few days probably, or sometimes a week or two. But I'm not personally invested in them. Uh, yeah, just because I'm more of a trader. I'm not really an investor, so I'm in and out very quickly out of these tokens and coins.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
for your answer. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Next, let's invite Priya. Ah, Paris, fine. Yeah, yeah, it's your time. Next, Priya. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So answering the question, okay, so we know that alt season is a period in crypto markets, where all the altcoins start rising much faster than Bitcoin. But in the past few days, Bitcoin has also, really done well. So I'm just going to say like, Bitcoin is the major coins and then all the other coins are probably like under it. So normally when Bitcoin moves higher, then all the other coins follows. All right. So but currently, Ethereum is, one of the biggest altcoins. Is heading its way up onto $4,000. I won't be surprised if it actually makes it to $4,000 this week. There is a very strong sign of Ethereum market strength, and obviously, when Ethereum goes up, it pulls other altcoins up with it. So I'm going to be listing some of the coins that I think would some of the altcoins that I think would do well. But normally we know that when Bitcoin comes up, Ethereum follows, and then other altcoins follow. So some of the altcoins that I'm looking at currently is Solana. Solana is a very good coin. I don't invest in them, but I trade them. And I made a buy order on Solana in this past few days, especially when the market was in the bearish. I made the buy order on Solana, and then it's doing well now. So I think Solana is going to do well. I also think of Link, which is Chainlink. Yes. I also think of Seal. Seal is actually doing very well too. I traded Seal this past few days, and it's been doing well. So Shinto is likely to get to $5 this week. It can actually do that when Ethereum comes up. As like I said earlier, when Ethereum comes up, when Bitcoin comes up, all other altcoins follow. So I'm looking currently at Solana. I'm looking currently at Seal. I'm looking currently at Link, Chainlink. Um, that's basically what I have on that question.
Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying. Also, I have a question for you. Well, how long do you think we should take like Solana tokens recently?
All right. So Basically, for me, I think it's based on how you analyze the market. In the past few days, I set a buy entry on Solana for 178. It got there, and then it's like a go in and go out thing for me because I'm a future trader. I can actually say for spot traders, you can hold as high as long as you want to, but for future trader, you need to analyze the market because it's always like a go in and come out thing. So for Solana, I made a buy entry at 178. It got there, and I my take profit was 183. So, that is just like a go in and come out. And I won't specifically tell you what to do when, you're trading. So for me as a future trader, it's just in and out kind of trade.
Okay, okay. Thank you for clarifying. And yes, next one, Priya. Yeah.
Yes, thanks for the opportunity. Okay, so Ethereum, which is climbed towards a 4K, but still it does keep on struggling to reach out the target. And yes, we are seeing that the altcoins are raising in the recent time, but when the Ethereum drops, we also seen some more major drop towards other altcoins. So Ethereum strength this time, this Ethereum is rising faster than the Bitcoin. So this is a typical precursor to altcoin season. Okay, so Ethereum dominance also often leads before the smaller caps follow. So this time, some of the altcoins also reacting very well daily, up to 5 to 10% for daily gains. Those comes with the Solana, Doggy also have seen, and accepting some more coins also has some more all season behavior. It is the early stage of a behavior, and not only this coins and some more meme coins which I focus very gradually. I think doggy is one of that, and we don't want to talk about the doggy because it's already been in a week. And the pepe is one of the next coin which is keep on reacting very well apart from the doggy. And same as like pepe, the other coin which I want to recommend is bonk. So as a long-term holder, so as I'm waiting for the all season, so the holding which I made on the peak already. So but still the market is not that much level. It was a reason again. Still it's in the same level, and it's in a improving stage, and I can't see that push back towards for the all season moving on towards a bigger level. But the major coins which I'm seeing is Bonk is reacting very well. So that could be a better option for the meme tokens investors. So that could be better for you. And if you're looking for the AI based, and I think some more FET could be better, I hope. But other than that, major coins I go with Solana, Ethereum. So majorly we can focus on the Ethereum than anything else. So we are likely at the early stage of this all season. So especially with this Ethereum, which breaks and holds above 4K, and this could be a sustainable all season. Even it is depends on continued Ethereum strength. So not only his strength, and even Bitcoin stability, everything is important to check out that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Priya. Yeah, Priya, you mentioned you are a loan holder. Well, my question is, well, will you take a long time or uh, you will follow the market?
Sorry.
I mean, uh, will you hold the tokens well for very long time or just follow the market? Well, I'm sure you are a believer of these tokens.
Yes, of course, yes. I'm believing the still I can believe because I have seen the previous all season how it was happened. So this time I'm focusing on the other altcoins, and also which is expected and has a bigger level of investment which is happening. Um, which is a continuous investment levels volumes which I have seen with the other coins. So I'm still hoping those coins is going to reach. And as a long-term holder, still I have invested at the time of investment maybe more than 5k dollars I have invested already. But now it was in a debt only. So because of the fluctuation, market fluctuation, and if the market has got recovered again, we can expect that. Every coins is on the all season, not newly coins. I'm not aware about the newly coins how it's gonna react, but previous coins, that is which is very old coins like more than 4 or 5 years, keep on continuously going in the with a good community, those can push back more in this all season.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Yeah, that's great. And last one, let's invite Rina. Hey, Rina, do you have any idea?
Um, okay, so for altcoin season, I think early framework of alt season may be forming, but we are not in that flown blown phase of alt season yet. Because if the alt season we know is that these coins are like having their all time high and all time high again. So we are not in that phase yet. We are not seeing that now yet. Um, maybe we are just on the start of the like farming this phase for alt season. And okay, so which tokens are worth investing now? Okay, so for tokens, okay, I think layer twos and those tokens with major ecosystems like Solana, Sui, Cardano can be great in investing, and also ETH itself. You can invest in ETH. ETH is good. Okay.
Okay, thank you for Rina. Yeah, you mentioned Solana and ETH tokens. Well, do you buy some of them?
Um, Personally, I have like portfolio that I kind of hold tokens, and there's also a part of my portfolio which I trade. So yes, I hold some of the Ethereum and Solana.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for Rina. And let's move on the next question. Yes. Pump, the token from the hyped project Pump Fund, has underperformed since launch. It's really dropped below its private sale price. Is now the time to buy the dip? Okay, for this question, is there anyone who care about the token? Yeah.
Am I?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yes. So pump. This is a question everyone wanted to actually look forward, because taking a risk is very. I think for in the current situation, everything is at a risk. But taking risk towards a pump is really, I think it's a very bad decision, I hope so, because we can focus on anything else than the pump, because this the position where the pump was being, that will be take over by the bong, I think so. So because bong was gained 30 percentage of, it's not even less than that. So that peak was gained for the bong when compared to the pump. I think it was taken over by the bonk, apart from the pump. So if you have seen some more improvement in during the all season, that is also because of the whales activity. Why I'm saying it, it doesn't have any it's kind of there is no a proven product we don't have with this pump. So I hope that we can focus on something else uh, than focusing on this pump actually. uh, the temporary any temporary pump is also maybe expected to drop anytime. So I think that my suggestion, we can go for something else, because there is no governance, no staking, or no proven usage still. We have not seen with the pump, so there is a lacks real utility beyond the platform. So that's my opinion.
Okay, Priya. Well, do you buy some tokens in Pump Fund? I,
Sorry.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. I mean, have you ever buy some tokens in Pump Fund? Yeah. How was them?
no, no, no.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, no.
no, no, no. So I fully focused on the bond actually. So that, because that is reacted very well, and now also in recent times it is so good. So my full focus is in a meme. I have seen with a bond only.
Okay, okay. Well, it means actually you don't believe the tokens in Pump Fund yet, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Thank you for Priya. And Boris, do you have any idea?
Um, yeah, I think like it's quite new, the launch of the pump token. So yeah, I don't know if I can't say if it's time to buy the dip or not, but yeah, honestly, I'm just looking at the chart and it's just yeah, obviously we had, I think it's like very common, like when a token like officially launches on an exchange, you get a sell off. Um, so I think it makes sense. Like if it's like a private was, if there were insiders that were looking forward to the listing, and then once it was listed, they start selling it. So I think for now, actually, let me try to pull up my chart here. Oh, can I show my chart?
Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, sure, sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at the daily time frame. There's not much history here, but you can probably just looking at this initially, like as long as it holds like above, it's like a very low number, but like uh what is this? Yeah, above 0.00239, then has potential to go up. But yeah, just hard to do any kind of like technical analysis here. But I think as long as it holds like this level, like 0.002390, um, I think that it has established like a good base here. But this is just like for the past week. It's been kind of like testing this level. So I think, yeah, as long as like I'd probably buy it if it pulls back to this level at 0.00239, then probably be a buyer here. Um, yeah, but overall, I don't know. It's hard to like. I wouldn't be personally trading this just because it's so new and there's not much history. But yeah, it's like the key level right here, 0.00239. And then if it can, I guess if it can get above like 0.0045, we can probably go much higher. So yeah, I know it's tricky because it's like very new. So it's kind of hard to answer this question. But I don't know if you believe in this project. I guess you can buy it if you want. Um, but it's probably like better to wait if it has one more dip back down to 0.00239. Yeah, those are my thoughts.
Okay. Thank you for Boris. Well, Boris, how do you think of the platform Pump Fund? Yeah. Do you have any opinions about the platform?
Uh, no, honestly, I've never used it, so I don't have an
Okay.
opinion.
Okay, thank you for Boris. And
I
next, let's.
have to go. I actually have to go now. So I'll see you guys in the
Okay.
next the next
Okay, sure.
edition.
Thank you. Thank you. See
All
you.
right, thank you.
Okay. Next, let's invite Parasify. Yeah. Do you have any idea of the tokens or the platform?
Okay, so we know that Pump is not the first coin to be asked about, and later we have like the flopping season. Like recently, Pump was super hyped before the launch, but since going live, it lost a lot of value, and already it is below the early investor price. So this usually means that early buyers are selling to take profit, which is very common in the crypto space because people invest most in coins because they know that in the beginning a lot of people are investing, and once the coin is out, people make a sell order to take profit, and this would definitely cause the price of the said coin to drop. So buying the dip can be tempting, obviously it can be tempting because people can think, oh, it's really at a low price now, I should get in the market and buy it and then wait. But it's very risky. Pump is not the first coin which has been hyped, and it's not going to be the last. We have several coins which was hyped and later flopped, which results in people losing their money and all of that. So the hype does not always mean that the project will succeed long term. That's one thing that's very important. That's why we always keep saying that when you want to invest in a particular project, you need to make your investigation about it. You need to know more about the particular project that you're investing in. So the hype does not always mean that the project is going to succeed in the long term. But if you believe in the team and you believe in their project and what they are building, you can actually just invest a small amount for a start, but obviously always invest the amount that don't always invest the amount that you cannot afford to lose. Sometimes it's very smart to wait and see if the price will stabilize before actually jumping into the market. So it's always very advisable to wait to make your research about the particular project and see if the coin or if the chart is doing well, and if the particular coin is going to be here for a long period of time, because there are a lot of coins that has been created. People bought it and then they lost their money. So it's very important to be patient, analyze the particular market of the set coin, make more research on the project, and just know if you want to invest in it or not. But it's always very important to know that it's always a risk, and if you are willing to take that risk, then that's fine. But personally, I've not done any research on the said coin, and I can do research on it later on to find out what it is about. But personally, I've not done a research on it, and that's all about it.
Okay, thank you for Parasify. Yeah, yeah. I believe yeah, it's a risky platform. Wow, have you ever trade in this platform?
Oh, no, no, no. I've not, like I said earlier, I've not made my research on the platform. I've not traded on it. I'm just going to, make my research on it. And if I have to trade on it, I'll let everyone know about that.
Okay, thank you for Parasify. And let's invite Rina. Hey, Rina.
Hey, Nara. Okay, so for pump, I'm not personally trading or investing in this token, but since it's hype, okay, then you can expect that there's gonna be a lot of volatility, that so this token can pump and dump. Okay, but for investing, so I'm not quite sure. So I did not do some research yet with pump, and I haven't no personal like trading or in I'm not investing with this token right now. Okay, so I prefer those tokens which are like major crypto than on the new ones because it's very risky, just like others said. Okay, so is it now the time to buy the dip? So I think if you believe in this project, so there's you can invest a little amount of your money in it, but investing too much could hurt you in the future if it goes like if it does not like go in your preference. Okay, so that's all.
Okay, thank you for Rina. Okay, the same question. Have you ever used the platform before?
I haven't.
Wow. Yeah, how was the token? Yeah, it's good.
I have I haven't I have not. Sorry.
Oh, you mean you lost the money?
No, I have not traded this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
So then let's move on the last question. Well, Ethereum is seen as a digital financial operating system in the market. Can Ethereum win the next micro cycle? How do you see ETH's role involving in ETF markets and corporate treasury strategies? Yes, it's a ETH questions. And for this question, well, Priya, do you have any idea? Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
am
okay.
I audible? Yeah. Yes,
Yes.
so I'm not exactly sure. So, Ethereum, this is a base for the stable coins, no? So, not only the stable coins, and also along with that, there's base for the DeFi, NFTs, and everything. It's an enterprise chains, and so Ethereum can win the next macro cycle. Of course, that there is no doubt on it. Mm, uh, my suggestion, I think, if this is a cycle becomes about the tokenized finance, and it's a utility overhype, then Ethereum is the best position layer one to dominate.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for Priya. Uh, wow. Let me ask. Do you buy some tokens of the ETH ecosystem, or in the future you will buy some?
Yes, of course, I'm waiting to buy some, but not right now. In the future, it is when it breaks some more my target. So when Ethereum breaks that, and I have some more tokens in my list, so I will go ahead with that.
Okay. So maybe the price is too high now, right?
For the Ethereum.
Okay. Uh, uh, I mean, the price is too high, so maybe you will buy in the future, or
Uh, so currently, the market is fluctuating. No, so again, if the price drops to a bottom, that is that time I can go for the buying, because if I buy now and if again market was fluctuated in between the August, then the loss is there, right, for a long term holder, as a long term holder. So I wanted to wait for the right time, and also I wanted to make a dollar cost average for the tokens which I'm holding. So that's a reason.
okay, okay, good. Thank you for Priya. And this question is for Parasify now. Yeah. Hey, Parasify. Okay.
Okay. Ethereum is seen as a digital financial operating system in the market. Okay, so okay, so how do I start? So Ethereum is like a system a lot of other apps, like DeFi, the NFTs, and the smart contracts are built on. So that's why people call it a digital financial operating system. So this is like an infrastructure behind most of the innovation in cryptocurrency. So in the next big market cycle, Ethereum can be like a huge winner because it is where all the projects, all the actions, I say actions are happening. For example, like trading, gaming, and more of that. So if the Ethereum ETFs get approved, just like the way that the Bitcoin did, that opens door for big investors. It opens door for companies and also even most likely governments, to invest easily without worrying about, the wallet or the blockchain. Also, just like some companies added Bitcoin to their balance sheet, like a kind of digital gold. Because we know that some companies right now you can actually pay with Bitcoin and all of that. So Ethereum can also be like the next asset that they can consider, especially because it ends, through staking. It earns yield through staking. While Bitcoin is like a digital gold, Ethereum can also become a digital or, which will power the entire new financial world. So that's basically what I have on that question.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. And Rina, do you have any idea of the Ethereum?
Okay, so for Ethereum, I think Ethereum is doing good, especially in ETF, because we have seen that recently there has been a lot of inflows coming from big institutions investing into ETF. So I think that if these traditional investors find Bitcoin so expensive now, then they are leaning into an alternative, which is Ethereum, because we now have ETH ETF. Okay, and also way back before the last bull market in 2020 to 2021, then we ETH way back there is has been a lot of use cases. So you need ETH to buy NFTs, to get into NFT games. So there's a lot of things that we can do with Ethereum, and it's right now it's doing pretty good uh with ETH ETF.
Okay, thank you for Reina and thank you guys. Well, thank you for joining us today. I bet today's live stream is very important for our audience under this market. Be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our esteemed guest. Follow the Twitter account as they will continue to share valuable insights on the world of crypto. And stay safe and take care about your spot. Yeah, good luck for you. And overall, I would like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. And thank you and see you next time. Okay? Like, see you.
Yeah,
Persify.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
You're Rina.
Thanks,
Thanks.
thanks, Nora.
Okay. That's great.